Alright. YouTube, I am back. Got more Johnny Lightning we got to get through. One of my favorite Johnny Lightning series, Classic Gold. Pretty cool trading card. And I don't know if I have this casting. I have an Impala, a 95 Impala, which is pretty close. I do have a yellow cab Crown Vic from Greenlight. This car is pretty rad. Got, what is that, like the rates or something on the window. Chevy Caprice, metal body, metal base, rubber tires with tread. All the trim is all detailed out. Really cool car. I dig that car. I'm going to do these ones real quick. These are pretty popular castings from Johnny Lightning, these Dodge A100 trucks. I've got, I think after this, I might have all of them. This one is dope. It's real plain Jane. It doesn't have the wheelie stand. But it does have the parachute, the motor. It's the center drive. I like the Dodge direct connection livery on it. Dodge Fever. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool Dodge truck. And I've got a couple more of those. Before I get into the Showstoppers, I want to do this one because same truck but totally different tool. This is from the Mopar or No Car. Projects in Progress. One of the most popular Johnny Lightning releases of all time. Projects in Progress. Right up there with the Hollywood on Wheels and the Demolition Derby. The Frightening Lightning were pretty popular too, but this casting's different. The tailgate goes up and down. I've got this casting in yellow, but it's a totally different tool. The wheelbase is like just totally different. Or I don't know, maybe it's not. I don't know, it sure looks different. Maybe it's just the way the wheel wells are. So, but it's cool that, you know, it's got the primered look to it. You got the seats facing backwards in the bed. You got the split window, which the Showstoppers casting doesn't have. I have this from Classic Gold in yellow. And then I have that one, I have the yellow one and these two, and then I have 6 of the Showstoppers. So I have 9 of these. I don't know how many they put out, but I'd imagine if I don't have them all, I've got to be getting close. Here's Chuck Poole's Chuck Wagon from the Showstoppers. These are awesome. I have 6 of them now, and I think the first 3 I paid, or no, the first 4 that I have, I paid $3, $2.50 a piece, I think. And then these ones were, I think, $5 or $6, so 6, 12, 3, 12. So I think I got all 6 for around 25, which I think is a pretty good deal. I bought them all on card. Not all the cards were mint, but all the castings are. I think $25 for a set of loose ones would be a fair price, personally. A lot of awesome detail on this one. Has almost a wood grain look there behind the Chuck Pool's Chuck Wagon stenciling. And then it's like a burnt orange or like a copper color. But the detail's good. I mean, you got the chrome engine, you have the parachute. I'm not sure what that is and that. I don't know if that's like some kind of battery or toolbox or what. Some of you gearheads can fill me in. I'm ignorant when it comes to that stuff. But the detail is just awesome. The white wall Goodyears. So that's a very cool truck. And then this one is the Dodge Rebellion from the same series, Showstoppers. This one you have a silver and burgundy theme. Looks really good, I think. There's some sponsor badges there. All the same detail. The tailgate does not go up and down on the Showstoppers casting like it does on the classic gold casting. John Ludwig. That's just cool looking. So I've got 6 of those now. Pretty awesome. Alright, so continuing on with Johnny Lightning. I cracked open a couple months ago from Toy Fair 2000, playing Mantis, this Camaro. Pretty awesome casting, I think. China base. This side is blank. And Z28 Camaro, Toy Fair 2000. I picked up another one from Toy Fair 2000. $5. This is the 1969. Wow, that one's glued on there very well. I bet you the backside of this one is blank, just like the other one, but 68, or it is 69, 1969 Chevy Camaro. I think it's the same color as the 92. And the other side is also clear. So that's a cool little pair of Camaros to have there. Pretty cool. Both of those are really heavy. Here's a Johnny Lightning from, where's it at? Tomy era. Looks like a rare metal base Tomy Johnny Lightning. I don't see a date on here. I'm not looking too hard, but if you want to pause it to see if you can find it, feel free. I'm going to crack it open. A rare metal base Tomy era Johnny Lightning. Most of them are plastic. This F-150 is cool. I don't know what you got here. Some crates or something. Cases of Johnny Lightning diecast. This casting is sweet. A lot of really cool detail. I would love to see Greenlight bring this casting out. This is Ertl Toys, Dyersville, Iowa. So that shows you that Ertl and Johnny Lightning were sharing the tool at some point. But that is a very well done casting. see what the base says. You have your Johnny Lightning stamp there at the bottom. Huh. Rubber tires with tread. So that's cool. I think it's probably scaled wrong. It's kind of small, but still really cool. And got another one we're going to open here. This is the SVT Lightning, also from the Tomy era. This is your typical plastic-based Tomy. Very plastic, but at least it still has rubber tires. And, man, the light kind of drowns out that white. This is the Lightning. I don't know if that's SVT. But you have your F-150 badge. Really cool truck. Really cool truck. So we got those F-150s. This is one I'm not too big on, but it's kind of cool. 71 Plymouth Duster. This is one of the really cheap ones. It was like $1 or $2. It's a cool color. I like that. I don't know. I think that is a Mopar, an actual factory Mopar color. You see a lot of Challengers and Chargers in that green color. Got your BF Goodrich radial TAs, opening hood. Pretty good detail on this thing too. It's heavy and it's pretty sharp looking. It kind of looks a lot like a Greenlight car. Very nice roller, so that one's awesome. This was a Walmart find, not from the show. I have this in black. I just had to pick it up in the burnt orange. I dig this 73 GTO casting. You don't see it very often in this scale from any brand, and it's kind of like the 73 Roadrunner from Auto World. It's just an awesome looking car. So let's take a look. You can really see the body lines with that orange color. Man, just really cool looking. Really cool looking. There's a major paint flaw. Wow. That's one of the worst I've ever seen on a premium brand. I wonder if that's paint coming off. Yeah, I don't know. But a really cool casting nonetheless. Something's up with the axles on this though. When you set it down, that front wheel there's not it's not touching the ground. So that's kind of weak. Does have an opening hood. It's all black under there, so it's going to be hard to see any of the detail. Alright, now we're going to get to the last three, which are the three best, I think. This one is really dope. I really wish it had rubber tires. But the paint on it is, oh, it's sweet. And it's a Johnny Lightning casting that I don't have. I do have the GMC Typhoon. And now I have the Cyclone to go with it. This is from the Street Freaks, so it's got a really cool looking paint job. Nice wheels. The wheels are nice. but the tires are plastic. So that is a bummer. Hopefully the rest of the truck will make up for it. I think it will. It's definitely a heavy casting. Does have an opening hood with a lot of really good detail in there. The grille looks really good. The interior is a really soft purple. It almost looks like it's like a fabric. And then you've got the graphics. That is sharp looking, man. This one I'm going to get up on Instagram tonight. It does have a tonneau cover, which the tailgate looks like it doesn't open, but the tonneau cover almost feels like it wants to come off. I'm not going to mess with it, though. I like keeping my die-cast in factory condition. So those wheels look really sharp. It's unfortunate that they're not rubber tires, but man, that thing looks so killer out of the package. So killer. And that is why I opened my die-cast. The side view mirrors are painted. There is a ton of detail in that thing. And that's a casting you're just not going to find from, you know, other manufacturers. An S10 pickup. Two more. I do like my Johnny Lightning Chevrolets. I do have quite a few of them, especially from the Tomy era. That's the era where they seem to be putting out some of the really interesting ones, like the 81 Malibu. This is an 81 Chevy Citation. Good buddy of mine growing up, his parents had one of these. And these things were all over the road back then. This one has the plastic base, but it does have rubber tires with tread. And this is just another one of those cars. It's just classic Americana, and you're just not going to find this. I think Hot Wheels did this Citation. Actually, I know they did. They didn't do nearly as good a job. It was a lot bigger, not quite as to scale, and it didn't have quite the accuracy that this one has. This thing is just awesome. Opening hood. Very, very cool. I'm super stoked to throw this in the collection. I love Johnny Lightning cars like this. It just seems like they're so hard to find. And not nearly as many of them produced. I could be wrong about that, but that's just what it seems like to me. So, this last one... It is the last one, which is good because I'm at 18.5 minutes. This thing is so sweet. I have this casting, two others. This by far and away looks the best. And I have a couple of pretty nice ones, but this car just looks so clean in that blister. It just looks so clean. The wheels, like, they look like they just got it right. And that can be hard to do with some of the Japanese stuff. They may set a little bit inside of the wheel wells, but I think for the most part, that thing looks sharp. We got to set it free. Whoa! Hope I didn't damage the paint. Trying to get the trading card out. Oh, just a little bit of grass. Little bit of grass and a tiny, tiny scratch. Wow, that thing looks so killer. Look at that thing. So I have the holiday ornament one, which is like a bronze copper color. It's on my Instagram if you want to check it out. This thing looks so much better than that, I think, because it just looks... First of all, it's an actual color you would see on the road. But the detail, all the weather stripping around the glass is detailed. The headlights and brake lights. The wheels are killer. Absolutely insane looking. And they are rubber tires. It is metal on metal. This might be one of the coolest 350Z castings I've seen. I do need to grab a Kyosho or a limited vintage Fair Lady like this just to compare. But that thing is so cool looking. And that is why I collect Johnny Lightning, because you get awesome stuff like this and awesome stuff like that that you just can't get from anybody else. So that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. So what did I got 2 videos up tonight, right? With some Hot Wheels and some Johnny, and we got a lot of green light we got to do. We got some Auto World and some Racing Champs, and we have some more Hot Wheels. More green light. Man, there's going to be some cool green light stuff. The green light might maybe be the next one. But I think this might be traded at this point. But I also have a Kyosho and Tamika video on the way very soon. So, I feel pretty good about this little cracking haul. Let's do a street level view. So there is your GMC Cyclone, and there is your Nissan. Tell me that Nissan isn't killer looking. If I could stop shaking the camera. Come back to this side. Sweet. So there you have it. Another good street view would probably be this F-150. You could drive any of these cars. Which one would you be driving to and from work? For me, that's tough. I don't even know. Probably that truck right there. Alright, well, I'm going to take a few pictures for Instagram, and I will holler tomorrow night probably, maybe Wednesday night, we'll see, with some more awesome diecast. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll holler at the next one.